have the craziest idea, and I'm honestly scared yet super optimistic about it, and you guys might scream at me on your screens, but hear me out. After the big realization I have this past month, how we are a month ahead on our bills, and how we have more wiggle room to spend actual cash flow than credit, my eyes start burning when I look at our remaining credit balances. So, hey, join me here and let's talk about my debt confessions and how I'm doing a clean slate. In the beginning of the year, I had on top of my financial goals is to pay off all of our credit card debts, including my Philippine credit card. I gave myself timelines and started strong in putting payments every month. But the days went by so fast, and my monthly payments weren't enough to complete my goals by the deadline. Obviously, the first mistake there was that I didn't really calculate what I should be paying monthly to make it down to zero. And even if I did, we didn't have enough from our paychecks to handle those. I was consistent, but honestly, not realistic. The worst part is, the credit cards I have fully paid off by April went back to that credit card debt hole I am desperately trying to crawl out of. It doesn't make sense, does it? I am a month ahead with our bills and have this good relationship with our spending now, but on the other side of things, we still have credit card debts that were from the past. I'm able to take care of both sides, but the progress is really slow. So now comes my crazy idea. I just thought that I have two of my big non-negotiable sinking funds that we only need by end of the year. These are the sinking funds that I know for sure have a specific date and we wouldn't need the money randomly in case. We have our car savings, which by the way is still a long shot from the goal amount, and Christmas. I think I'm going to lower my goal by half too. I also have $100 for subscriptions and a refund from our previous phone service provider for $100. In total, I have $11.50. If I use that money to aggressively pay down our remaining debts, then I'll be able to move much better forward with budgeting our income and prioritizing our savings for the rest of the year. It looks risky going back to zero on these savings, but I know for sure I can save more and reach our goal amounts faster when I don't have those little payments and interest charges hanging on our budget every month. Here's our plan. Three of our credit cards we no longer use for daily expenses but still have these balances. I have $321.85 remaining on my RBC card, so we will pay that off. I will also take out the remaining medical bill we have for $438. And that leaves us 2 out of 4 cards paid off. My partner's RBC card went back up to half of the limit, so I will put $290 there and the remaining $100 to my CIBC. I have some budgeted amount to pay back that CIBC card, so that's the least on my list right now. My Philippine credit card will definitely take the longest, but I will also put more payments toward that from my income. We'll do a budget for that next time. Phase 2 is that I will not stuff my small sinking funds for now until I am fully back on track without small debts everywhere. I will focus on 1 or 2 big goals at a time, which for us now are our emergency fund and PR application. I will continue to reach my 1,000 emergency fund goal by end of the year, but the most urgent is our PR application for 3,000 by end of August. So really, even for our emergency fund, I have 400 right now. I will probably bump it to 500 from our first paycheck and stop there until end of this month when we submit and pay our PR application. Once that's done, then I can go back to my Christmas and car savings, and instead of putting 100 to each of our credit cards, I can put those to our savings goals, which will help us reach them faster. If everything goes to plan and crossing my fingers, knock on the wood, nothing derails us, we will be amazingly, for real this time, be credit card debt free and on a very good financial state by next year. Did you hold your breath? This is a very bold move, but I thought about it and can't stop thinking about it, so we're giving it a go. Stay tuned for our next Money Diary.